Good evening, everybody. Welcome, everyone. It is Friday night. That means I get to sit back and rack my brain a bit and do some coding. Specifically, I would like to perhaps put the rating feature to bed once and for all, or at least the first phase of it. We just have some testing to do, and then I want to run through it once more. I want to run through all the, I wrote all this up. And I just kind of want to run through it once more and just make sure it looks okay. And, the reason I wrote all this up when I did was because I knew I would forget everything that happened. So I wanted to put this in while everything was fresh in my mind, and which was good. But also, it makes it so that I can just kind of grab all this stuff and just copy paste it into a pull request and be pretty much 99% done with the pull request at that point. First things first, working on the testing. So I was testing when we last left off. I was trying to get the some of the back end testing going, and I was having a problem with the presence stuff. And I did some more digging, and it looks like there is a test suite that knows how to talk to the Phoenix PubSub stuff. And it's got its own asserts and everything else. And I kind of looked at it and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just simplify this in the name of being able to test it without pulling 9,000 tricks. And so what I've done, and I did this just a few minutes ago off camera, is I went back into the start raid channel, because what we're trying to test right now is the starting of a raid. And what was giving us problem was this insert initial raiding users, because what this needs was, it was looking for why does that say it's not being used? Oh, source channel ID is unused. Okay. Which actually is true now. I should probably fix that. But anyway, this was not taking the users in. It was just going out to it was subscribing to the raid channel for the source channel, and then listing out the presences, and then pulling all this data out of them, and then inserting the records into the database to say who is potentially participating in a raid. I mean, everyone's pending until they're, unless they say no to it, and then they get to go to canceled, and then they won't get pulled along. I figured rather than try to jump through the hoops to test that, instead I refactored this to take in the users, because there's only one place where we call the start raid channel, and that is for the button. I think I have it over here. Yeah, the raid button is the only thing that calls it. And over here, it was just as easy to go grab the streams and list the presences here on this button, and then just pass them in as an additional parameter. So that's what I'm doing there. We don't have any tests for the raid button yet, so we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. But I think this will still work even when I go to test the button stuff, because these are events And this handle event, start raid, only gets fired off when you actually click the start raid button. So we're still only taking the hit of going out and subscribing to this channel and subscribing to the raid channel and all that stuff when you've actually physically hit the button. So it's not like I've somehow affected performance by doing this. It's still the same operation that's going on. So, but what I have done is made it a little bit easier to test, because now I don't necessarily have to jump through these hoops to test it. Although what I'm going to end up doing, I think, I'm looking at this more and more, is I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to put these in here that track the presences like this, just so we get the correct structure coming out of it. And then I'm going to call this, you see we have an inspect here for this. I'm going to call this, put that in a variable, and then we'll just pass that variable into the test, and then that'll be the additional parameter to start raid channel. And we'll pretty much be testing it the way it's going to happen. Like I'm not, there's no tricks up my sleeve or anything like that. It's still going to be doing the same thing it would be doing otherwise. It's just, I've shifted the responsibilities a little bit just to make testing a little bit easier and you know, keep some measure of sanity. So anyway, that's kind of what I've done. And that kind of gets us past the mental block I was having, hopefully. And hopefully we can get some stuff going here. So first things first, this becomes present users here. Don't I have to give this a presence list? Am I even giving it the right thing? This doesn't track presence give me a okay topic back. That's what I do over here, right? No, I do subscribe to, and then the list of presences. So I guess I gotta do the same thing here. Assuming this actually works, I have a feeling I may have to still dummy this up. In fact, you know what? I think let's just... Does this return? Presence list topic. Maps. Ready data. Metas. First. That might be why I wasn't seeing things too. I was putting the wrong thing in there. I should have been putting a topic in there. But let's do what we do over here. Target channel. Wait, was I just doing the wrong thing here? Target channel. I was doing the wrong thing because it should be the Raiders channel, not the target channel. Maybe I was just being a goofball this whole time. Maybe this was just working and I was just being a goofball. I mean, it doesn't matter now. I can still keep the refactoring I did. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, I think yeah. Because this is the rating channel, not the target channel. Yeah. I just had the wrong channel altogether here. Because we want to see the people who are in the rating channel, because they're the ones that are going to be potentially coming over. These are the viewers of the rating channel, not the viewers of the target channel, the target of the rate. Get that in my brain here. Rating channel ID. Just do all that in one shot here. Present users, and then just say present users. That means I just need present users. And put them in here. Okay. Yep, that. Over here. So we still need that coming in, but this guy here doesn't use source channel ID anymore, so I can get rid of him, but he's a private, so the only person using him up here. Get rid of that. I think I still need the source channel in here, alright? Yeah, because I need to permit and all that. Yeah. This guy doesn't need it anymore, which is fine, but he's still going to do his thing here, which is good. And that's that in. Now I can I can test. I'm trying to run this test. Sure, let's see what this. Let's see if this works. Let me make sure everything saved. Fix, test, blemish, streams, test. Okay. We're still getting the same error. Read users is not 2. So that's fine. This whole thing is not quite working, which is kind of what I figured. So let's just dummy it up then to make it look correct. The thing is, what does it look like when it's done? Is the question. I wonder if this will show me. I go IO inspect present users. I have a feeling it's just not working at all, but you know what it is? I bet it's working, but it's just not attached to the correct thread. And I think that's because the tests are multi-threaded, which I was thinking about maybe setting async to false for this. But honestly, I'm more interested in testing the business logic than I am in testing PubSub, right? Because PubSub has its own set of tests. So I'm more interested in just testing that my logic works than I am in testing the framework. So if this works, so even if I have to dummy this up, which I'm going to do, I'm still testing the thing that's more important, which is now obviously we get into a situation where the framework updates and then, you know, the structure of it's different and then maybe the test isn't correct, but I'm not as concerned about that. Because hopefully we'll be able to test the actual framework working when I do the button tests, but we'll see. We'll see. You know, I mean, it does have its own test suite where you can go in and dig into that stuff. I could try digging into that when we do the button test. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I probably should, but in the same hand, if it's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. There's positives and negatives. I mean, on the one hand, if it's broken, it'll be pretty obvious it's broken. On the other hand, it'd be nice if you knew it was broken as soon as you ran the test suite. You know what I mean? And not when you've already put it public and now suddenly raids don't work. We'll see. We'll see if I can integrate that stuff. I would rather integrate it in a thing that's more isolated. Like the raid button test, I think, is a little bit more isolated, so it would be nice to sort of integrate it there rather than into an existing test suite that already has a whole bunch of other stuff in it. Right? Because this has got all kinds of other tests and whatnot. So that way, if I mess something up in the test suite, the test suite will be isolated to just that one button. Yeah, let's do this. Run that. Oh, it's done. Okay. Oh, you know why? I think it's because I did this again. Try that. I bet it. I bet it works now. Because I bet it was that whole. I bet it was that was the whole problem the whole time there. That's a truthy got false. It's actually it is working now. Okay. Because I'm a goofball. So where's the oh, here it is. Present logged in user ID. User ref. So I actually don't need to change that around. I can leave that the way it is. But what are we getting here? I'm getting a enum any. Truthy got false. Right, because it's asserting. The viewer one user.id. Oh, is it because it's actually telling me what it gave it here. So raid user channel raid user ID is 8470, and then viewer one ID I don't know what viewer one IDs is. Clearly it's not the same as the user ID that's there. So I have inspect viewer one label viewer one ID two. All right, let's see what we get there. Viewer 1 is 8504, viewer 2 is 8505. Alright, so then this guy is viewer 1 ID equals user ID. So group user ID is 8504. Viewer 1 8504. Then this user coming in. So what does raid users say? I have spec. Raid users. Raid users is a list of raid users. What I expected. Oh. It's user.user.id. That's why. That's why the user ID. Let me actually change that so it's not so confusing. We'll say Raider. Raider. Internet user ID. That should work then, in theory. Well, that was the problem the whole time, was I just wasn't subscribing to the topic properly. Oops. Well, that I didn't really need to do. I didn't need to do the refactoring I did, but it doesn't hurt having done it, I don't think. So we'll just have to, we'll just test. I think it's better. I think at the end of the day, I made it better. I made it easier to, did I make it easier to test? I don't know. I don't know if I made it easier to test or if I just, I'm trying to justify not going back and putting it back the way it was. Maybe I'm trying to do both. Maybe I'm just being lazy. It's possible. It's been known to happen. Yeah, you know what? I'll just leave it the way it is. And then there's only one, like I said, there's only one spot where it's being called, and we have access to everything we need in that spot, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. Rating. Unused import rating fixtures. Really? On streams? Well, I might need the rating fixtures later, right? You've come to stand on my lawn. Am I gonna have to tell you to get off my lawn? Oh, welcome. Welcome, I can't aim. Oh. Well, let me see. So if I've got, the streamer can raid another channel. What are some of the other tests I need to do? So we're raiding. I got streamer can raid another channel. There should be a negative test of this, right? Which is streamer is an idiot. Heart rate channel. Is there a negative test of this? I guess not. Because it would be, well, yeah, I mean, it would be, you can't raid someone who has rating turned off. Okay, that would be the negative test. So what do we have here? So we got, so this streamer fixture, so target channel allow rating is true. So all I really need to do is do the same thing here. Well, kind of the same thing, but create my own target channel that does not allow rating, and then also do one that only allows rating by ones it follows. And I'll have to build the following thing. Not read. A channel with rating disabled. So I want to take the, I don't want the target channel. I gotta build my own target channel. present users. All the other ones don't go against the target channel, right? Yeah, literally the target channel is just there. Be there. So, over here, we'll do targets equals streamer fixture, and just for the sake of argument, just so it's very clear what's going on, I'll set allow reading fall, even though it defaults to false. Yeah, okay. Okay. So if we try to start a read on that channel, it should just come back with an error, right? So this bodyguard permit won't happen. So it's just so what does it return in that case? Looks like it won't return anything. Or wait, no. If permit returns okay on success and error reason on failure. Right. Okay. So it'll just return error, which is what I want. So I'm gonna call start raid channel. I expect to get an error out of it. And all that. So I expect an error there, and then I also expect that if I try to, well, there won't be a payload with a group ID. Won't be able to really test anything else. Yeah, because everything is based on that group ID. So I actually probably reduce this whole thing down here. Viewer 1, viewer 2, reader present users. Yeah. Because all I'm really checking for is that I get an error back. I wonder, how do you, can I assert me? Assert that equals error. I don't know if I can do that. I guess we'll find out in a second here. If I can do that. I have a feeling it's going to be very upset. Yeah. Have to use in expressions. Just say reason. Maybe. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I wonder if there's an error. I mean, obviously I can do the filter, but is that the pro? Here's one of those situations where, having not done very much with Elixir, I don't know what the like what the accepted normal is, or something like that. Is it you're expected to do an assert, or is it more like you're expected to just let it let the filter itself fail, like have it come back, like say, you know, you want error blah 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 back, and then just let that itself fail. I'm betting there's probably a preferred thing, but then again, there may not be. Raise. I mean, you can assert that an exception's raised. Oh, assert receive. It's a message matching pattern was or is going to be received during the timeout period. Maybe that is what I want. Matching pattern was going to be received in the timeout period. Yeah, but see, this is just like, I think this is like inter-process communications, though, right? Yeah, it's like sending. Yeah, I think that's not the same thing. Catch error. Asserts expression will cause an error. I imagine that would work. Yeah, because catch throw would be if you raise an exception, right? Whereas catch error, I would imagine, would bring an error back. So if I say assert catch error, that's probably what you're supposed to do. I don't know if it equals 1. Is it even a thing? Not giving me any pop-up help here. Alright, well, let's try it. But did the catch error got into a thing? Error. Flunk? Just flunks. Okay, that's just a... Okay. Oh, okay, so you can do like this, which also works. Even when I refute does not change the semantics of a given expression. In other words, the following will fail. So because the equal operator always fails when the sides do not match, and refute does not change it. Kernel match. And okay, so you can do kernel match. Convenience macro that checks that the right side of the expression matches the left side. A pattern. I can do it that way then. I can assert match. Okay. So if I did assert match. Error. that should do it, right? What is that, and why do I keep getting this error? I keep randomly getting this, and I don't know why. But anyway, right, action pending, group ID target. So it was actually giving me target, right? That's not right. It shouldn't be allowing me to rate a target channel. Rating disabled. So that's an actual problem. The allow rating is false. Allow rating is false. So why did it actually create a thing here? User. Oh, am I passing the wrong thing here? I should be passing the target channel here, right? What was the raid channel? Raid channel. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not even doing the right check here. All I'm doing is to see if the user is the owner of the channel that's doing the raid. Which is a correct thing to do, but that's not the I'm not actually checking to make sure the user is allowing rating. It's bad. How do I want to do this? Because I definitely want it to. Is that the only thing calling raid channel? Start raid channel. Cancel raid channel. These are only two. It should also be making sure the target channel so okay. The permit is the correct check. Is making sure the person launching the raid owns the channel that's launching the raid. Which is fine. But I also have to do a check to make sure that target channel permits raiding. Which maybe is not something I would do through Bodyguard. But through a different call. Yeah. So we just have to add an additional... Like, the cancel is fine. Because this is just... this. All the cancel needs to do is to say that you're the owner of the channel and then cancel the incoming raid. But the start raid needs an additional check here. Which I didn't find when I was doing my testing because I hide the button when you don't allow raids. So if I look at the raid button here, what do I check? Do I do any checks here? I don't do any checks in here, do I? On the stream. HTML. Actually, it's on the stream. Yeah. Read. Channel lookups can viewer raid channel. And that looks at the rating channel. Now for user. Rating user. Is nil. Rating channel. Rating channel status is live. Channel ID. Filter rate. Yeah, okay, so it's applying filter rateable. That's why I put it in this thing, because that's where the apply filter is. Okay, so this has to get run. What I'd like to do is go def can viewer raid channel user reading user channel target channel. Right, and then up here, channel, rating channel, raid channel, rating channel, target channel. Because we already have the channel here, so I don't want to have to do the lookup again. Oh, what is rating user being used for? Shit, it needs both. Oh, for the apply filter. Why? Well, try to do a good thing and it doesn't work out. All right, screw it. Put it back the way it was. Fine. Fine, have it your way. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. That. So, user, target channel. Yeah, I would rather go through all that. Than to replicate it. We do. Lookups, viewer raid channel, rating user would be user, and then the target channel would be target channel. Now, what does this return? This just returns a Boolean. Yeah. Returns a Boolean. Okay, so that just returns a Boolean. So over here, we just say, when you start rating a channel, that should also bring back true that the viewer can rate a channel. Good. And then that should then return error for me now. In theory. Return false. Which, yeah, sure. But how do you know? What does it return? If all clauses match the do block is executed, it returns. Otherwise, the chain is aborted and the non-matched value is returned. So it can either return error or it can return false. An else option could be given to modify what is being returned from with in the case of a failed match. Yeah, let's do that. So I have some kind of consistent return. So wait, where does the else go? Where you at? Yeah, I figured that. Okay. Oops. That's not right. Oops. Else error. Error. Can I just say the same thing for both else error or false? Do it that way? Would that me do it that way? I think it really wants them to be on separate line. What? Can I do it like this though? Probably not. Probably not gonna like that. I didn't think so. Okay. Let's have them both return error. And then that way all I have to do is match on error here. I guess I'll just come back like this. Damn it. One failure. What is this? Ringing streamer can read another channel. No function matching. Their payload target channel. Is this now giving an error? Yeah, it's coming back with an error now. So, why is that? So I say start raid channel, I take in target channel. Target is target channel here, which is allow rating true. So then the only thing that could be false here is this guy, because that's the one I added. So guessing the user and the target channel. Channel for user rating channel. Probably this. That's probably what it is. The rating channel status has to be live. So yeah, that's definitely that. So this, and then we say status live. I'm not happy. Now attribute status live. That is what we're looking for, right? Range channel status is live. Oh, unless that is setting it back to something else. Gotta check that. Target channel ID. So, let's look. No attributes. Merge. So create channel, streamer, map merge. Change sets. God damn it. Of course they would put that there. Alright. Alright, so it just means I gotta jump through an additional hoop. I gotta say update panel. This just does a regular change set, right? I do status in there? I can. Alright. Just gotta jump through an additional hoop. All there is to it. So this, and we'll say boom. Update channel. Rating channel. Ooh. User rating channel and status. I guess this brings back a new channel. Okay, change set. Blah, blah, blah. So this is returning okay change set probably. Means I'll likely have to do here. Got that. Rating channel equals push dot repo get that's streams dot channel training channel dot ID. It's not going to let me reset that, right? Because that would be too easy. Training channel.
Stain on the grain of the timber, obscured in the trees and the towns. There's a sinister scent on the wind. Time's gonna come around. The red sun is going down. There's a devil inside of us all now. There's a giant to bring to the ground. He's taking us out when it falls.
There we go.
The red sun is going down, and there's a price to pay for all that we have done.
That should then
And watch the setting sun.
give us what we're looking for here. Or not. What the hell? New channel 0 is undefined.
Ghosts in the smoke of the campfires. They weep and they wail with no sound.
Let's bring back nil.
Lights and the lamps, our time's gonna come around. The red sun is going down. There's a sting on the gasp on my breath now. There's a mark on the wrist.
Oh.
Raw rings in the side.
I know why.
Death, our time's gonna come
I know why. I have to get both things back though. I hate this. Okay. I gotta get both things back. Means I gotta do a channel. You know what? I actually don't need it. This will probably screw something else up later, but all I'm doing is setting the status live. I'm never really checking it, so it's being checked by running SQL. So screw it. These back the way they were. Those back the way they were. And it should work. Now, and it does. Okay. And then I want to do so with rating disabled. Also tests that you cannot rate a channel with rating restricted to followers only if they aren't following. So instead of allow rating, it's going to be only followed can raid. Well, allow rating will be true, and then only followed can raid. Also, so this should still give me an error. You're not following. And it does. Okay, so that works. And then positive that streamer can raid a channel with raid restricted followers only if they are following. So I'm going to do target that, and then target has to follow the raider. So let me have a following thing up here. Yeah, account follows, follow. That is very useful. Oh. Follows, follow. How does this work? Follow streamer user live notifications. Get following follower. Streamer user. I'm assuming it's the users following the streamer. Follower? What? Update follower. Get streamer user to follower. Get by streamer ID, user ID. So that's everybody who's following that streamer. Insert or update. Right. So I think the way this is going is it'll be this user is following this streamer now. So that would mean that I'll have to get this reversed in my head to be the raider target is going to follow the raider. Right? Both users. So yeah, the target has to be following the raider in order for the raider to be able to raid the target. I think I've got that right. So then this should be, this should give me positive stuff back. I want to do all of these asserts. Right. Vote all that. Yeah. Those are the extra steps up there. Oh, I don't have all the things coming in. I don't need target, but I do need viewer 1 and viewer 2. Oh. Cool. Okay. That's working. And really it's just so the way we have it is streamer can raid another channel, right? Streamer cannot raid a channel with rating disabled. Streamer cannot raid a channel with rating restricted to followers only if they aren't following. Streamer can raid a channel with rating restricted to followers only if they are following. That's pretty much the 3. Well, the 4 different functions. Yeah. 4 different permutations. So then it's we just have to cancel. I do have to check. I might as well check to make sure that you can't do the bodyguard check, which means you know someone other than the owner can't raid. How would I do that? I have to say do this, I think, and then say user cannot raid a channel owned by someone else. Cannot raid a channel unless they are the owner. Not raid a channel if they do not own the raiding channel. Say allow rating true here. And it would be just do some user fixture. Actually, you know what? I can just do streamer. Doesn't matter. That's the better check anyway. And then just put some user here with someone else's channel. That should bring back an error. It does? Okay. Good. And now just, we gotta test that we can cancel a raid in progress. Really interesting one to try to set up. It's going to be interesting to try to set up the negative of it. So what I can do, this is where I need the rating fixture stuff, because then I can just create the I don't need to go through all of this stuff. All I really need to do is cancel. All that does is it says update raid status, right? Doesn't care about anything else going on. Raid users and raid definition. So all I really need to do is just give it a raid definition with some raid users in the database directly, and a group ID. And we're good there. All I'm really testing is that it updates the raid cancel. Basically. I mean, I should test the broadcast too. But I don't know. That gets into being able to test the there's like an assert broadcast and stuff that's in that other test case thing. I don't know. I think I'd rather I think it's even when we perform the raid, we send a broadcast out. But I feel like I I can passively test that stuff. Because both of those things will generate stuff on the stream page. Both of those broadcasts. So I kind of feel like I can maybe test that elsewhere. And just worry about the base, just worry about the database here and make sure the database is set properly. I think. Yeah. Let's well, I'm on it here. Let's see if we get another channel going here. That's like yeah, okay. I know I know what I want to do. I just gotta think about it for a second. I need to take it. I feel like I need like just a short break here just to kind of my head back in it. Do the next step here. So then we get. Let me just think here for a second. So once I do that's the cancellation stuff here. Under channel lookups, channel lookups test. I need to add one for raids, right? Because I have the channel lookups. Because I added the Ken Viewer raid channel. I have to do a small test there. And the search bannable rating channels by name. Oh, actually, no. I also have to test the filter, right? The apply filter search panel. Because we also have the search live channels, which can apply the filter for rateable. I gotta test that too. I gotta add an additional test for that too. We got stuff to do there. There's a lot of testing left. I mean, it makes sense, and this is not even testing. This is not even getting into the changes I made for the statistics page, and it's not getting into the additional tests I need on. I'll need to add tests on the stream, streams live, and the rate button. I thought I did. Did I do streams live already? Stream live. Was there not a test for that stream? Oh, here we go. Stream test. These are live. Yeah, no, I definitely have to put a test on here for raids. Couple tests for the various broadcasts and stuff too. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that because well, actually, It might be just a matter of me sending the broadcast. I don't know if I want to replicate that. This is more like log in a streamer I can host. I did these already. Hosting. Am I just going crazy? Because I thought I did one of these at least. Rating. I guess not. Oh no, I did it. I did the settings pages. That's what I did. Yeah. I've tested the settings pages. I didn't. That's where the log in and be able to raid thing. I didn't test the stream page. The register and log in streamer I can raid kind of thing. How would I I could test that the raid button shows up. That's easy enough. But then, how do I test the broadcasting? I mean, ideally, I just want to trigger the broadcast. I guess it would just be a matter of, I guess I should just send the broadcast myself. Onto the rating channel and then make sure that it shows up. On screen. So basically it would be a create a raid definition. Use the rating fixtures. So create a raid definition, create raid users, and then just send the broadcast message. And then I have to be able to test the click yes, click no, which I think I should be able to test by just actually clicking the buttons. The weird thing is going to be figuring out whether the thing, because the rating message is already on the, is that true? Is it already on the page? And I just make it visible. If I do, let me look at stream. That's the wrong page. Stream. Yeah, the toast is already on the page. Oh, no. Okay, it's only on the page if raid starting is true. Okay, so I can just check to see, okay, if this gets set to true, then this shows up. And then I can just look for the existence of the ID. Okay, that works. That works. And raid starting is set by my handle info. I have to figure out how to so if I sent well, this handle info gets called when the broadcast comes in. I don't feel like I need to test broad. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't think I really need to test that, because that seems like something that's already tested, right? That's just basically just using the pub sub, the Phoenix pub sub stuff. But I feel like all I really need to test is that the handle info, when it comes in with a raid action of pending in the payload, I just need to test this. So how do you send a handle info? How do you send a handle info? Phoenix test handle info. It direct. Sure. Mock socket. For live. They load up the view. Message. Oh, so they just send a message to the view's process ID. Yeah. Oh, that won't test anything since send returns the argument. This assertion does not exercise any handling. You also don't want to test the callbacks. For your test, you can send the message and then assert the rendered live view content as what you expect after it experiences the side effect. So they're sending it, then they're asserting that the rendered view. What was the difference there? Oh, he was asserting the result, which is not the right. Okay. So it's the same, it's the right idea, it just assert that the render changed. Right. Okay. Okay. I get it. So then they're just basically they're just loading up the page and then sending the payload along. So how does handle info? Where's their handle info at? Connection. Try to find their actual handle info here. Message. Oh, here it is. Message. Payload val. And ours is read. Action pending. Is the payload. Well, the whole payload is got more than just action pending in it. But it's just the whole payload, so it's got action pending, group ID, and target. And time. Okay. Well, that'll work. So I basically send the message raid and then give it just give it a dummy payload. Well, not a dummy payload, but a payload that I've already, for the records I've already created. And then I assert that it renders what I'm looking for. And then the same thing with canceled. And I can assert that a flash message comes through. Use track raid channel. And then there's the payload where it's active. And then I have to make sure that it actually redirects. So and then somehow figure out the decline stuff. Okay. Okay. There's a lot more. The more progress I make, the more there's left to do. It looks like. But I mean, there's a lot going on, so I need to be thorough. Otherwise, it'll come back to bite me in the ass. It'll probably still come back to bite me in the ass, but at least I can still. At least it won't be because I wasn't thorough. Let's put it that way. It'll bite me in the ass. It'll bite me in the ass because it's something I didn't think about. Where the hell am I at? Here we go. Back here again. All right, let's save. And I want to take like a 2-minute break just to kind of reset my brain for a second here. It looks like we're definitely not finishing rating tonight. Because there's a lot of testing left, but we'll be carrying the tests into tomorrow. It seems like. But let me take just a quick break. What I'd like to do, at least for tonight, is I'd like to try to get this test suite wrapped up, which we're almost there now. And then it's just a matter of figuring out because that will be So there's that, and then there's the channel lookups tests we got to do. I can probably start to add to that. And then I think after the channel lookups, I think we'll be done with the back end testing. And then it's just all the front end stuff, like making sure that messages pop up like they're supposed to, and buttons appear like they're supposed to, and things of that nature. And hopefully I can get all that. I'm optimistic. Maybe we can get all that done, like all the front end testing done tomorrow, and then I'll be able to submit a pull request for this, and then rating will technically be ready to be reviewed. The first pass at it. That'll be nice. This is a biggie, and I kind of want to. It's a biggie for a couple of reasons. One, there's a lot of code that's changed, but two, it's something that was on the one of the original roadmaps that was put out. Probably, and it's almost like the last thing on the roadmap that was put out for like phase 2, other than back end, some kind of video changes. I think was something else on there. I want to say that I think are pretty much covered by the waveguide stuff. So yeah, I think that'll be kind of nice. Kind of nice to have the rating thing like there and ready to be looked at. And then it's just like the viewer panel thing, which has been asked for, but hasn't been asked for as much, I guess, as the rating has. So it'll be still something people want, but it's not as high a priority. I'll still try to get that done, but it's not gonna. That's the viewers is not going to get done this weekend, I don't think. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not, because I want to knock at least one of these things out, and getting rating knocked out will be very swell if I can do that. If I have the ability. If I have the ability to do it. Yeah, let me take just like 2 minutes to stretch and kind of get the blood flow into my head again. To my brain again, and we'll come back and try and get even closer to wrapping like the back end testing up, which will be good. All right, I'll be back in 2.
Chop's answer. Well, here's the Sweet Chop's answer.
Okay, I'm back. That was more than 2 minutes, but you know, I was stretching and jumping jacks and all those things. Just trying to not feel like I'm all cramped up here. Anyway, let's see if we can get some more progress here on this. So I want to test that you can cancel properly. So, but I don't think we have to. I don't think I have to go through the whole start and then do the cancel. I mean, we're really just testing the cancel, so really all I need to do is just create the definition and stuff. I think that's sufficient for it. So test streamer and cancel a raid they started. And I'll need probably all of it. I think. Well, maybe not the users and stuff, but maybe most of it. We don't need the present users. Viewer 1 and viewer 2 are good though. So I want to say, with the rating fixture, it's what? Rating fixtures. Create raid user. Create raid definition, create raid user. Alright. So raid definition. Yeah, raider. And then the target channel. Boom. User and channel. Okay. So target dot channel. And this gives me back okay, rock. Right, so it'll give me the channel raids. Definitions must be okay. Raid definition. And then we say, create raid user. That will be pending, so it'll be viewer. Create raid user, and then group, right? So viewer 1, and then raid definition. Dot root ID. What does it give me back? raid user. User 1. That for the second one as well. Okay, so then I want to say streams that cancel raid channel, raider. Wait, raid channel user, is that, which one is which? Yeah, raider, and then raider channel, and then raid group ID. Here, raider channel, and then raid definition group ID. And then this returns just an OK, right? Just return an OK. So start match. Okay, there, and then and if I go look up the raid definition and the users, I should see that they are all status canceled. So updated raid definition is English repo get channel raids raid definition.id. And needed raid user 1. No, finish that streams that user raid user 1.d. Right, and then search dated raid definition dot status equals canceled. Raid user 1 as it canceled. All right. Seems like it should work. Raid user. Oh, did I use the wrong raid user? Oh, it's taking the... Oh, it's taking the whole channel raid, the raid definition as the group. Oh, okay. Okay. Not just the group ID. Okay, that works. That works for me. Do that. Brought back okay. And then channel. What channels it bring? I don't know. It doesn't actually matter though. I can just say that's our match. Okay. Underscore. I don't care what it brings back. That it just that it brought back okay. Cool. Cool. And then the only other negative to that would be, well, I can say it can't cancel a raid if it already happened. So there's that. Let's make sure that that's true. We'll say streamer can't cancel a raid that's completed. So when I do raid definition, raid change set. Yeah, I'll just call update raid to complete it. So we create those, and then I'll just say, was it streams.update? No. Raid dot update raid status. Yeah, I'm just gonna call that. I'm gonna say raid definition dot group ID, and I'll set it to complete. I'll just say complete here anyway, so it's easier to read the test. Then this should just return. That's a good question. What will this return? You know what? That's gonna. I don't actually test for that, do I? Because I'm just saying update raid status canceled. So I'm not checking to make sure that it's not already complete. Which I probably should test for. Because I don't want to broadcast a canceled thing if it's already gone through. So we do need a second check here. To say only do this if do I have a raid see, all I'm doing is calling it update raid status. Which is just a generic, like, updated to, that's the, like, if this said cancel raid status, then I could make a check in there, but I think what I'm gonna need to do, I can just call get raid definition. I actually don't even need to do that. I need to yeah, I can call that and just have a, let's say, def is raid pending, because the only way you can cancel it is if it's pending. Raid group ID. So we'll say raid definition equals get raid definition raid group ID and I just want to say not is nil raid definition. Well, raid definition is nil. Well, yeah, then it wouldn't be pending. So yeah, that's right. If not is nil, raid definition and raid definition dot status equals pending. That should get the Boolean back. Yeah, that should give me. So that'll give me a Boolean back. And then I can just say here. Raids. That is raid pending. Raid group ID. God damn it. And then I'll just say else. That back there. That. Else error, whatever, bring back error, or false, bring back error. So then this will just bring me back error then, right? Theory. Okay. Feel that how that runs. Green Shaver can't cancel raid that completed. Huh. Does this look like completed? Complete, cancel. Oh. Duh. Yeah, no, that's correct. These should be complete. All those should be complete. Because you can't cancel it, so it should. I've set it to complete, so these should all be complete. Whew. I was like, what is going on with my brain here? Right, that's good. Alright, so they can't cancel raid that completed. And then also there's the other part of that, which is a random user can't cancel another streamer's stream or another streamer's raid. So user can't cancel a raid started by another channel. We gotta do create raid user, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. And then down here I just say some user equals streamer fixture, and then we'll just say instead of raider here we'll say some user. That should return error. And actually I don't even need to update raid status or anything. That should just plain old return an error. Means I don't need to insert any of these things. Technically, I don't need to, because they won't change from. I guess I could. It would still be pending. I guess I could grab them and then just make sure that they're still pending. That's probably good, actually. Just to be absolutely pedantic and make sure that it has actually not made a change anywhere. So do that. And test this. Good. Okay. What else? Streamer can cancel a raid they started. Streamer can't cancel a raid that completed. User can't cancel a raid started by another channel. And what if the raid doesn't even exist? What happens then? Let's say is raid pending. Well, I guess is raid pending would be false then. Right, so you can just say test can't cancel a raid that doesn't exist. I don't think I need anything. Well, I guess I need the raider channel, so we'll say the raider channel, I guess. Yeah. And in here, I'll say random UID equals echo.uid.generate. And then insert match error streams cancel raid channel raider.channel and random UID. Yeah. Okay, good. I guess technically that is true for you can't start a raid that doesn't exist either, right? What happens if I try to do that? Where is the start raid channel? There's no way to do that, right? Okay. Because the UUID generator is in here, so that by calling start raid channel, you're creating the raid, so there's no possible way to... The raid doesn't exist until you actually start it. Once you start it, it exists, so... But cancel requires a raid to already be existing. If it doesn't already exist, then you can't cancel anything. So that's... So that works. All right, so I think we're done with streams tests. I did add that one thing to raids. So let's go to raids. Test. Let's do a quick test on the is pending. Test. Is raid. And, is that what I called it? It is raid pending. Is raid pending should be true only if a raid is pending. Yeah, so I'll just do basically what the other test above us says. We'll do %group ID is group. Your group ID. Do so. Actually, do we have a? Create a raid definition. Okay, I can like update the raid definition if I want to. So I can say raid def equals raids. Get raid definition. Group ID. Cert not is nil. Raid def, and then we'll say cert raids that is raid pending group ID true. So I guess it's redundant. It'll just asserting it. We'll say that it's true, right? I guess I can just take that out of there. And we could say raids that update raid status. Group ID complete. So it should be refute raids that is raid pending for that group ID. And then we can say random UID equals ecto UID generate refute raids is raid pending on a random UID. Alright, so test Gloomish raids test. Next test Gloomish raids test. Good. 7 tests. Complete it. Tests all of that. Thoroughly tests all that, hopefully. The next piece is the channel lookups test. Load hosting channels. Right. So describe. Rating functions. And what we got? Channel lookups. Okay. Search bannable rating channels. That should be fairly straightforward, I think. Let's create 2 channels and add one of them to channel banned raids, and then one that isn't, and then see the one that isn't comes back. So we'll do test returns only channels that haven't already been banned. Rating banned. All right, so we want to say, I'm not sure what setup I want here that would be common. I don't know if there's going to be any common setup. So we'll say streamer 1 equals streamer fixture and say well reading through. Number 2. Then we want to say raids dot blemish dot raids dot no blemish dot streams dot channel and raid. Insert new band. Here we go. Well, that'll work. Okay, so band to channel ID is the second one. So I need another thing here. guess, what am I going to call it? Source streamer? Streamer fixture. Another streamer 1, another streamer 2. So streamer, another streamer 1. Dot channel dot ID. I guess that's just the ID, right? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so then I call channel lookups that search channel rating channels by name, channel and then target name. So streamer channel, that is it actually taking a channel? It is. Streamer channel and then the target name. They'll say streamer channel and then another streamer 1 dot, and that's the user, so it'd be dot display name. We're looking at display name, right? Yeah, display name search term, yeah. Okay. So if I go searching for that, I should get nothing back. Yeah, I should get like an empty. So the count. Results. That search enum counts results 0. Search that directly. But if I search for more results, channel lookups, animal host channel by name, streamer channel, and say user here, I should get at least one result back. I should get exactly one result back. If I'm doing that correctly, that should be the case. I guess I could just, I guess to make it more foolproof, Well, no, how did I do that? It was, like a partial string. So, first, splice returns a substring from the offset given by a starter range. Yeah, I think it's offset given by the end of the range. Splice. It starts at 1. Range. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So it's another Dreamer 2. One, two. Start at 1 and then go for 4 factors, I guess. Turn. And that way I'm not making any assumptions. Where are we at here? Test Gloomish channel lookups test. Okay, it's not happy about that. Oh, function clause matching, insert new van. Oh, it takes a channel. Okay. Streamer. Channel. Gotcha. For some reason I thought I took the user. With my slice. Things like. Is that what I was doing before? I know I was doing this earlier. Maybe I was using splice. String dot. Definitely doing slice. Right? Starting at the offset start and at the given length. Oh, well, okay. I'm being goofball. Why? Display. Let's try actually giving it a string like it's expecting, huh? That would be better. Version failed. Okay. Doesn't like this one. It's not returning anything with that. did I miss something here? Channel ID. Band channel ID is C.ID. Okay. Channel. Another. Did I miss a user ID? I exist. Select one from channel band raids, right? It's basically bringing back all the channels. Yeah, it's bringing back all the channels. With that search term. Did I wait a minute? Maybe it's 0 4 here. Okay. But now it's bringing back 2. You know, I banned that other one. What's the other? Oh, is it bringing back itself? That's no. Didn't I put a thing in to stop that? You don't bring back your own channel. Apparently not. Well, that's weird. I missed that. I bet the I probably missed it because the widget itself probably removes the existing one. But I should have that in here anyway. I should say where C.ID not equal channel.id. Right. So you say, like, you know, make sure you don't bring back the Like, there's no point in banning yourself because you can't raid yourself. You can't raid yourself anyway, so why would you ban yourself from raiding yourself? Then that should bring back just the one. Yep, does. Okay, that was the problem. That's good. Well, I caught that. Caught that issue. I mean, like I said, I think the widget itself removes that anyway, but it's still best to not even bring it back. In this case. Interesting. I wonder, yeah, because I'm using the same type of thing for hosting, right? Did I search Hostful? Oh no, I have it in here. See, user ID does not equal hosting user ID. I do have it in there. I have a similar thing in there. I forgot to put it in there. Okay. Well, that explains that. That's weird. I wonder if I took that out for some reason. I'm pretty sure I looked at the page and it was... Weird. It's weird. Anyway, I mean, it's a bug that we found, and it's fixed. So that's the... So what else? What search bannable? Is there another iteration of this? I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers... Only returns channels that haven't already been rating banned. And actually, it should bring back channels regardless of whether they allow rating. What I can do is say another streamer 3. Streamer fixture like that, and then say even more results channel lookups, start channel, that's my name, streamer channel, search term, counts. Even more results could be 2. Variable. Another streamer 3 is on. You're right, it is. That's alright, I can just do this. That still works out. Okay, so I think that's the rating channels. I guess the only other thing is should return nothing there if it's just streamer, right? So it's like I've kind of already tested it. Yeah, it's already tested, I think that's covered by it. Search video. Right, so what else? What's the other search channel rating channel name and then viewer raid channel, which actually tests the filter, the apply filter. So I'm wondering, should I also test? Guess I should test the search live channels with another filter set too. Yeah, just to make sure that they work both ways. Like if I do by category, yeah, I should test that too. But can viewer raid channel, we can test. Test. And viewer raid channel returns true if the streamer can raid channel. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop right there though. Yeah. Because again, a little bit late, and I want to come at this fresh-eyed tomorrow. And there's not much left on here. I mean, I just need to do the. I just need to test this, and then add a test in for the multiple filters, which I imagine is already have a test up here somewhere. Maybe. Somewhere. Yeah, they have like searches here, streamer fixture, search stream, search live channels. Where's the I guess, yeah, that's what I want, search live channels. Additionally for category. So I basically have to just copy one of these. And I can do it by category and then also by rating. So that'll be easy enough to do. And this one is just based on, actually this one's kind of the same. So it'll be basically copy paste two of those in here and we're basically there for that. So, and then that'll be done. And then I think that's the last of the back end. Well, we still have to test the statistics. Where did the statistics thing go? Now statistics live. Does that even have a test? That does not look like. So we'll be actually creating a test for it from scratch. That's just for the settings page. What about, where did I put the actual... Where did I put the actual tracking? It was in, was it in streams here? Raid channel, perform raid channel, update target stream raid stat. Yeah, okay. So I mean that's in here, but it's a private. So it was getting tested when I did the perform raid channel. It's just I have to make sure it shows up. Yeah. Yeah, there's just some like basic. I'm just testing that settings page, which there's not a whole. I mean, all that really is I can just dummy up a record with numbers in it and just make sure those numbers show up on the page. Probably why they didn't bother to do a test in the first place, because it's like you're not really testing much. The only other thing I added was the paging, the infinite scroll, but that's again not something I can. It's, I mean, I could test it, but it's probably not worth testing. Because you're not really you're just using a library that's already got tests to do that. So really it's just a matter of just putting a record in with some counts and making sure that record shows up on the page with those counts, and then calling it a day probably. I'm not going to do much more with that than that, because it's a really simple, straightforward page. I'm doing it more just to say that it's got a test. I guess at that point, I guess I'm, to an extent, I'm testing some business logic, I guess. Really, I mean, it's depends on how you approach the test, I guess. I guess if I guess I could do create a stream and then perform a raid on it, like call the perform raid channel, and then make sure the numbers are updated on the page itself. And that would ensure that I'm actually seeing real stuff. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. And then I don't know where, I guess I have to track down where other numbers are updated. Oh, there's a job that runs, right? Isn't there, I think, a stick? Or, oh, here it is. Stream metrics cron. Does this have a test? Probably doesn't have a test. No. Love it. I love it. mm, mm. That's you know what makes this rough is it's listing the presences out. That's the problem I was having earlier. That's probably why this doesn't have a test. They didn't want to dig into the presence crap either, probably. Yeah, that's fine. You know what I'll do? I'll just add it. I'll add a test for the statistics page. But I'm only going to add a test for rating because this one I just don't even want to dig into trying the tests because of having to deal with presences and stuff. That's the count and the peak. Where's the average? There's another thing here, right? Update stream. Yeah, where does average viewers and average chatters come from? Or does it? It's another question. Now, the new sub and resub. I think those just come from a broadcast. Actually, I don't even think a resub worked. I'd be very surprised if that actually worked. I don't even think that's on the screen. New subscribers, though, I think work. Maybe not. I don't know. That's a good question. No idea on those. Yeah, screw it. I'll just do count. I'll just test the raid, count raids and count raid viewers, and that'll satisfy the changes that I've made, I guess, for now, and not worry about the other numbers. It's a silly page anyway. I mean, it's a necessary page, and it's a very important page, but it's not something you should be reinventing the wheel on. Like there's entire sites that deal with analytics. You just gotta find one that works. Unfortunately, I did look a little bit at the plausible, and it kind of works. It's not great at what it does because of this freaking rate limit and crap. Like it's good for like you want to get whole site statistics. It sucks when you want to get like individual channel statistics. Really need something else that's more robust than that. It also only I think you can only do like one event at a time. You can't correlate events with one another, which is also pretty hilarious. Like if you wanted to see I want to see one graph where how many people subscribed and resubscribed on the same graph. Yeah, well, good freaking luck. Can't do that with plausible. So yeah, we're good there. Yeah, so I'm just trying to plan out in my head what's left. So it's really just finish up the channel lookups tests, which won't take very long. Do quick and dirty tests for the raid stuff on the statistics page, which doesn't have an existing test. which is technically a front end test because you're testing the settings page, you're testing UI, but it's also like a front end, back end kind of thing. And then you gotta test add some tests to the stream page, stream live page, around all the different broadcasts and stuff. And then and then see how I can test the raid button itself, because that does a couple things. That does the start raid and the cancel raid. And I'll have to see if I can pick those off properly. I mean, I guess it's important to have a test for that. That's one of those things where it's like you're kind of not doing anything special, but it's still probably a good idea to kick the tires on it. And that test really is already covered by the back end test anyway, but still, I don't want it to seem like I either forgot to do it or overlooked it. Yeah, because you got your cancel raid and your start raid. And users present. I guess I would assert that the push event comes out. Well, I insert the assigns too. Read started. I mean, really, I'd be asserting that the button changed. Yeah, something like that. It'll be a hokey test. It's not really going to be I don't think it'll be anything that's to write home about. It'll just be like the button is clickable and it changes. The label changes and the timer starts, kind of thing. And oh yeah, you have to have a user. Otherwise, you can't see the button if you're not logged in. Which is another thing to test, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty. This one, I'll leave this to the end, but it's pretty much going to be like not a whole lot to it. Because it's not doing anything that we haven't already tested. Let's put it that way. We're just kind of making sure the button exists, it's clickable, and it's got some text in it at that point. Yeah. All right. Let's get status up here. A bunch of changes. We're testing. Push. And copy that. That. not copy properly. And again. Again. Oh, come on. Why isn't that pasted? That is annoying. Hang on 1 second, friends. Let me hide this so I can make sure that it's actually pasting something. Why is it not? Happened once before too. And it made no sense, and then suddenly it just started working. So weird. Let me try. That's hilarious. All I did was close the one tab, open another tab, paste it in there, and now takes it. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it's out there on our fork. Right over here. How are we doing with this? I'm just kind of curious here. Getting tests the work. And more testing. Got 42 change files. A lot of JavaScript stuff that I can't do anything about. Add the raid message. That's right, I tested the raid message stuff too, so that should be good. Right, there's chat. So then, oh, what did I do in chat? Oh, yeah. I have to test that somehow too, don't I? I didn't write any tests for chat, did I? Or did I? I might have. Let me see. Chat message, raid resolver, raids, reuse, raid channel, send raid message. I did these, right? Yeah. Start raid channel. Oh, send raid message. Yeah, okay. That's private. Okay. Yeah, that's covered. Change oil. No. And raid. No raids. Alright, and then policy. Raid user. Settings controller. This takes me to the rating page. The rating page. HTML. Okay. List. Right, clear the filter there. There's the rate button. add to the stream page. More stream page stuff, channel statistics, stuff that I added. Did edit. There's paging now, infinite scroll. Channel statistics live, channel statistics. Right. I added this stuff to it. User sidebar. I got rid of this unnecessary thing. Layout view. The rating. And then this is the database migration table. Channel lookups test. Here we go. Channel lookups test. The rating function. Is what we're just working on. Raids test. Raids. Do raid update raid. Yeah. Raid pending. Yep. Streams test. Rating. We can raid another channel. Large only. Yeah, this is all stuff we did tonight. Chat test. So I do have the test to make sure the raid message comes through. Read chat message and check raid flag. And chat message and see rating event flag. That was just to see the rating event flag. That was not. I didn't actually trigger a raid event. But you can't trigger a raid event through the API, which you shouldn't be able to anyway. I guess technically you could, because you just have to set is raid message to true, right? Although I don't know if I accept that in on the create. No, because I have a separate create method for creating raid messages. It's not like something you don't necessarily pass that flag in, although I guess you could, depending on how I have it set up. Rating test. This is all this back end. Settings pages. Raid resolver test is the job test. In case we added one. Rating fixtures. Okay. Yeah, I think I have the back end almost covered. Just that we have a few more test things to do. But I think I can wrap it up tomorrow. I think. We'll see. Unless I run into an issue or my brain otherwise doesn't want to play ball, whatever the case may be. But that'll do it for me for tonight, my friends. Let's shut down the database. And extend there. Very good indeed. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon around 1:30-ish, we'll say, Eastern time, and trying to see if I can finish up the rest of the testing for raids here. So that is the story as I know it right now, my friends. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you, and hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.